Hey everyone, welcome to Intro to Business in Summer 1. I just thought I would make a video real quick to kind of show you around the class and show you some things. I attempted to do this yesterday, but I was having some issues with my software, so we're giving it another go and hopefully it'll work for me. Anywho, here on my screen you will see your Blackboard shell. And this is your course content. So when you open Blackboard, it will bring you here. Now on my screen, you're going to see a little more than yours. Right now I have weeks 1 and 2 open for you. Here on mine, you'll see 3 and 4. This is actually not available to you at the moment, but I thought I'd go ahead and show them so you'll kind of get an outline of what we're doing. If you haven't already looked at your course schedule under the Start Here or in your syllabus, go ahead and do that, but I'm going to give you a rundown. So this is this week. Everything in this module, your week 1 module, is due this Sunday by midnight. Because this is only a 4.5-ish week, they say 5 weeks, it's really like 4 weeks and 3 days or something like that. We have a lot of information to cover in each week. So it is to your best interest to try to keep up the class. I mean, if you can log in every day just to do a little bit every day, that's actually what I would highly recommend. And that way you don't get behind. But this week we're covering chapters 1, 2, and 3. So you have your introduction, your course agreement test. Both of those are super easy. Your chapter 1 discussion post, which will you will be picking your Fortune 100 company to work for. I have provided a link for you that gives you the list of those companies. Please choose from those companies and let's not repeat. So you've got your introduction. I'm just going to kind of go through. So I put learning objectives and like videos and things like that that correlate with each chapter. So here's your discussion. In your chapter 1 quiz, you'll have quizzes on chapters 1, 2, and 3. You'll be quizzed on every chapter that we do pretty much. So you'll have your chapter 2 quiz, your chapter 3 quiz, and your chapters 2 and 3 assignment that covers both ethics and social responsibility, which is relevant to chapter 2, and then global business, which is chapter 3, which is one of my favorites. I do have an international business background, so it correlates. So we'll be talking about exports and imports and all of those awesome things. So you'll get to pick a country for that and research that, which a lot of my students actually find interesting and like. So just to give you a quick rundown over here, if you haven't gotten familiar with the course yet, I highly recommend you go ahead and do so. But start here. You will find your syllabus, your course schedule, your textbook, which I also have over here. By now you should know that we are using OpenStax, so it's a free textbook as long as you're okay with an ebook. And if you actually want the book, you can go and get it on Amazon for like 40 bucks. Here you'll find information about me. If you need to meet or anything like that, please just shoot me an email or write me via Remind, and we can set up that appointment. So course information, you'll find a little bit more about the course, a little bit of a rundown with some discussion post guidelines. Please look over those because next week we'll really get into our discussions. And then your Remind info. A lot of you have already signed up for Remind, but if you haven't, please check this out. If you go to your week 1 module, you'll find the bonus assignment. Just sign up for Remind. This is where I'll send you reminders every week and any important information. And then if you go in and tell me you've signed up, you'll get 15 bonus points for that. Under course materials, you'll find any announcements I send, and I try to send them pretty regular, especially in such a short class, to kind of make sure that we're all still on the same page. So you'll find those here. They also should go to your school email. Course content is where you'll find all your work. And so this is where you'll see everything we'll be doing for this semester. Textbook. It'll take you straight to your textbook if you forget the link. Also, if you haven't already, go to the OpenStax has an awesome app. Like, it's really awesome. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't. Discussion post info, I just repeat that information. This is what I look for when I grade. So just be mindful of that. My contact, this is just a quick way to send me an email. And then my grades, you won't see anything on my end, but that is where you will access all of your grades. And here is some good information tutoring information, library resources, Blackboard information, all of that for you. So that's kind of a rundown of the class. So once again, every week we'll be doing 3 to 4 chapters, 3 most weeks, but we will cover 4 in week 3. We'll be covering, so this week 1, 2, and 3. Next week we've got 4, 5, and 6. Week 3 we've got 7, 8, 9. Week 4 is when we have 11, 12, 13, and 14. A lot of great information. I'm going to go ahead probably this weekend and go ahead and open the other 2 weeks up, not because I want you to rush through, I don't, but I know some people work ahead, and just so you can kind of start reading. If you want to watch videos I've put in there so you can read in advance or anything like that, please feel free, because I do know it's a lot of work in a short amount of time. And then our very last week, which is only 2 or 3 days, we're covering 15 and 16, and then we will take our final exam. Your final exam will be comprehensive over all of the chapters, and I will just pull questions from your quizzes. So just be mindful of that. So it will be nothing you haven't already encountered, if you will. So I'm going to try to make weekly videos just so we can all stay on board. And if y'all want to jump on a Zoom, we can all Zoom. I just know that everybody's schedules are different and that's harder for people to do, but I would love to. So give me feedback. If you want to Zoom with me, we can do that. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Do not hesitate, and I will be chatting with you soon.